You know, I really wish I didn't have to make videos like this talking about these very bad security risks with GTAonline. But sadly, in the year 2025, when we have games with dedicated servers and just simple security measures in place to prevent things like what I'm going to talk to you guys about today, I have no choice but to complain about this, especially when GTA 6 is supposedly coming out this year. And there's a good chance that GTA 6's multiplayer will have a lot of these same problems. I'm of course talking about booters and DDoS attacks. Remember back in the old days of Call of Duty when that one psychotic person would just get so mad about losing in Call of Duty and boot you from the game because you lost and just DDoS your entire connection offline? Well, that's because back then Call of Duty used to run on a peer-to-peer system, which means your IP address is handed out to everyone that you connect to because it's not a central dedicated server handling everything, which opens yourself up to DDoS attacks. Nowadays though, most games use dedicated servers or have some sort of IP masking in place to prevent these security flaws from occurring. Call of Duty has been using dedicated servers since I believe Modern Warfare 2019 at this point. However, one of the biggest games out there, GTAonline, does no such thing. That's right, if you go into a public lobby, everyone else in that lobby could see your IP address if they have any IP tracking software on their computer. And if someone was so fucked in the head, they could just boot every single person in the lobby if they so wanted to. And ladies and gentlemen, we're not talking about just being booted from the game. No, this affects your entire internet connection in the household. Your entire connection gets kicked offline when this happens, so anyone else in your house that wants to use the internet will be affected by it too when they realize they can't connect to anything. It's why I always recommend you have a VPN on while playing GTAonline. Never play GTA without a VPN on. I'm telling you right now. It doesn't matter which one you use. Whatever VPN you want, you just need something to hide your real IP address so that if you do ever get hit with a DDoS attack, it'll go to the VPN server IP and your home internet will be fine. You might get kicked from the session from the attack, but it's not going to affect your actual internet, which is the important part here. And then you can just switch VPN servers to get back online in a few seconds. Now, technically, the dedicated server could still get DDoS. That still happens in games like Call of Duty, but no one's home personal internet connection is going to be at risk from that. It'll just disconnect everyone from the server. And that brings me to the problem that I've been dealing with lately, because on the last few of my streams, I've had this hemorrhoid, waste of oxygen, human piece of shit follow me around from lobby to lobby and instantly booting everyone from the game. He goes down the list of IP addresses and just boots every single one until he finds the right one that I'm on. And again, I play on a VPN 100% of the time, so the most it does is just boot me out of the game and I have to rejoin. The problem is, it's every single public lobby that he joins me on. So if I find a new session, he joins me, everyone gets booted. I find a new game session, he joins again, booted again. I've blocked and reported him already, which I know isn't going to do anything, but just in case people say, dude, just report him, it'll fix it, bro. Now, reporting people doesn't do anything for things like this. In other words, I basically can't even fucking play the game in public lobbies when I'm streaming anymore, which to me is what GTAonline is all about, you know, playing with other random players, which is what you should come to expect from an online game. And it's all because of one fucking loser who has nothing better to do with his life. Yeah, we can do private lobbies, sure, but there's only so much you can do there before it just gets boring. It should not be a problem to simply play in public sessions. And the thing that pisses me off even more is not just that it's me being affected by this, no, it's my viewers that also join me in the public lobbies that also have had their internet DDoS completely offline because of this. I can recommend VPNs all day and night, but it should not be a requirement to feel safe playing GTAonline. And you can't expect every single person or viewer to have a VPN on. So let me give you an example of something that happened just a few days ago. We were playing, the booter started kicking people offline constantly, so I swapped over to Marvel Rivals because fuck that shit, I was just getting annoyed and pissed off. The people that I was playing Marvel Rivals with were some of the same people from the GTAonline sessions that we were in where the booter was. And so during the Marvel Rivals matches that we were playing, my team members get booted offline because the guy logged their IP from being in the same GTAonline session and then kicked them offline during the Marvel Rivals sessions. So we're not even on GTA anymore and these people get affected by this, all because of GTAonline having shit security. So my question is GTA 6 Online going to be any different here? Because what's going to happen when every single big streamer on the planet is streaming GTA 6 Online rather, and all it takes is one fuckwad to join the lobby over and over and start ruining the experience for everyone involved because the game uses the same shit peer-to-peer system it's been using for over a decade. And it's also not just been me dealing with this issue. I know a few other GTA streamers have had this problem occurring recently too. I am just sick and tired of the constant security flaws with GTA Online, the modding problems for years, which to give credit, seemed to be almost completely mitigated. I still have yet to see a modder on the Enhanced Edition for PC. But still, it was an ongoing problem for a decade, basically, with horrible exploits that having to do with RCE exploits and shit like that. Some of the worst cybersecurity flaws you can imagine were a part of GTA Online at some point on the PC version. And then more recently with the crew stealing and social club account hijacking, and now the DDoSing, which to be fair has always been a problem. But can you name a game that has worse security than GTA Online? Because quite frankly, I can't. So yeah, it's super annoying that this problem is still a thing even so many years later. This shit better not be in GTA 6. I'm telling you right now. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.